Yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Victor Obasuyi, and the channel is My Take on It with Dr. Victor Obasuyi. If it's your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. Today, I'm going to be talking about smoking and the eyes. A lot of patients ask me this question: Doctor, I smoke. Does it have anything to do with my eyes? Truth is, yes, it does. We all know, but again, it depends on what you're smoking, though, because we could be talking about smoking regular cigarette, nicotine, or we're talking about smoking things like marijuana. Marijuana, for sure, has been documented scientifically to have a positive effect in terms of glaucoma management. But again, there are also the drawback to smoking marijuana as far as the eyes are concerned. But today I'm not going to be talking about marijuana. I'll probably do a different video on that, on marijuana and the eyes. But I'm talking about smoking regular cigarettes and the eyes today. Smoking in this regard would mean inhalation or secondhand smoke. Both are linked. Or if you're in an environment where there's a lot of smoke, like people that cook with firewood, chefs, where there's a lot of heat in the environment. So smoking directly, then smoke in the environment indirectly. So there are four things that we need to look at as far as smoking and the eyes are concerned. The two most important ones are cataract and macular degeneration. There's a lot of research that's been done on this that shows that smoking can induce early cataracts, and for those that already have cataract, it can also make it worse. So there's a lot of literature, science literature on this. It's a documented fact. So nobody should say smoking. I don't think it affects my eyes. It does, and it will. It may not necessarily be today, but it will. So smoking will lead to early cataracts, and it's not just for you, the smoker. People around you that are inhaling the secondhand smoke are also, you also putting them at risk. When you have cataract, how do you know? Well, I'm going to mention a few signs and symptoms. Number one, the vision will become blurry because, like I've said in other videos, cataract is like looking through dirty windshield when you're driving. So the vision will become blurry. Patients usually complain of halos around light. They're looking at light, it seems like there's a colored fringe around it. So blurry vision, halos around light. Then night vision becomes more challenging. Night vision, especially driving at night, becomes more challenging. Then you'll find that frequently you are having to change your glasses prescription, and you don't really see much difference at the end of the day. So patients will come in and be like, doctor, I just changed my glasses, and I went outside. Maybe a month or two later, they come back and tell you that I didn't see much difference. Well, that's because there's cataract. Cataract will make your vision a little blurry, so the glasses can only do so much. So it's not unusual for you to find that you're frequently having to change your prescription glasses when you have cataract. So, like I said, cigarette smoking will lead to early cataract, or if you already have cataract, it will make it progress a lot faster. So the next one is macular degeneration. There's also more than enough literature out there to convince anybody that smoking is a predominant factor in development of macular degeneration. What exactly is macular degeneration? The macula is a small part of the eye, it's like a pinpoint of the back of the eye on the retina that we use for detailed vision. So when the macula is down, it means the central vision will be down. The person can be looking at you, say, okay, I can see your whole body, but I can't see your face. Or looking at a big house and say, look, the house is, I can see all the windows, but I don't see the main door in the house if you give them a picture to look at. So the central vision is gone. So they can see every other thing, but the central vision will be gone. So it's opposite of glaucoma, where a glaucoma patient can see the center but cannot see what is on the sides. So that's macular degeneration. So like I said before, smoking is a big factor in developing macular degeneration, and it's even worse if you have a family history of macular degeneration. Then if you've been smoking for a long time, then the chances are 2 to 4 times more that you either develop macular degeneration or it's going to get worse. So a non-smoker compared to a smoker, the smoker has 2 to 4 times chances of developing macular degeneration compared to a non-smoker if both of them do not have a family history of macular degeneration. So if they have a family history of macular degeneration, then both of them are susceptible to macular degeneration. But again, it's 2 to 4 times more that the person that has been smoking and smoking for a long time will develop macular degeneration compared to the non-smoker. So there's no two ways about it. The another thing that happens is very dry eyes. Of course, smoking irritates the eye. So the eyes will become very dry. When the eye is dry, vision is also blurry. So most of these patients will come in complaining of, oh doctor, my eyes are always burning. My eyes feel tired, but I'm not tired. My vision is always blurry. It seems like there's a film over my eye. But when I blink or if I rub my eyes, it clears up. After a while, it happens again. So usually that is a very good indication. That's an indication of dry eyes. Then the next one is Terrigen. For a lot of us in the tropics, exposure to UV over a long time, to UV light from the sun over a very long time, causes Terrigen. Terrigen is this little flesh that grows between the nose and the limbus. It's very common in people from the tropics. There are few things that will make it worse: heat, wind, and dust. Smoking is a factor too. So if you have Terrigen, the last thing you want to do is to be smoking because it will make it worse. So I just thought I'll share this with you guys. Let's not be naive enough to think that smoking has no direct relationship with the eyes. It does, and there's a lot of science to prove that this does. So if you've been smoking for a long time, it's advisable cut it down or quit. Long term, it will save your eyes. I just thought I'll share these few tips with you guys so that tomorrow, ignorance, they say, is not an excuse. Let's all be careful. It will help you. The decision to quit will help you, and it also you're also not putting others around you at risk of these conditions: cataract, macular degeneration, dry eyes, or worsening Terrigen. Yeah, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you. I publish my videos twice a week. We do one on Saturdays. We do one on Tuesdays. So watch out for our videos, and our topics are based on the questions that will get asked the most in the comment section. So if you think you've learned one or two things from the video, please leave us a comment in the comment section. So if there are areas that you also want us to talk about, please leave them in the comment section. Even if we don't address them at the very next video, we'll definitely get to it. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.